Hey guys, welcome back to Moonlit TCG. Today I am bringing you my Alphamon deck profile for the BT17 format. This deck hasn't really changed much, but my list has drastically since the last time I uploaded it. So let's get into the card by card. First, we are playing 4 copies of Doraemon from BT7. This is still the best egg for the deck. When you tuck a Digimon card into your Digivolutions, or anything really, you just get a draw card. We're playing 4 Dorumon from BT7. This searches top 3, adds a coda, and anything with X antibody. Inherited is when something is tucked into your evolution card, you gain a memory, which is really good. We are then playing 3 copies of Dorumon from BT13. It has no main effects, but its inherited is it gives +1 KDP as long as it has X antibody. We're playing 4 copies of Sunarizumon, the promo one. Once on field, it gives everything with 13k or more piercing. I haven't used that, but it can come up. And then its inherited is if this Digimon has 13k or more, security attack +1. This in combination with the Greymon that's limited lets you check an entire security in 2 swings with Oriumon. 4 copies of Dorugamon from BT7. This card has blocker as long as another card with X antibody is on field or in its sources. And its inherited is the same as the other Dorumon, +1k as long as it has X antibody. 2 copies of Dorugamon from BT13, no main effect, but same inherited of +1k. 4 copies of Dex Dorugamon, trash card, gain a memory, and you get retail blocker. Really good, this comes up a lot, gives our Alphamon's blocker. 4 copies of Grademon from BT9. This searches top 3 for an Alphamon, you add it to hand, then you tuck one that was revealed into its sources. If there is no Alphamon, you do still get to tuck one. And then end of attack, if Alphamon is in name, delete one of your opponent's 5 costs or less as the inherited. This comes up because it deletes level 5 aces. 1 copy of Greymon from BT7. On Evo, you tuck one underneath, and then it gets protection, and it gives security attack +1 as inherited. 3 copies of BT13 Greymon, reveal top 3, tuck 1, trash the rest. End of turn, as the inherited, you get a tuck one underneath, which is really good because you can tuck Oriumon or you can tuck a Doraemon to keep it your turn. 3 copies of Oriumon from BT8. You never Digivolve into this, really, but the inherited and attack restand is really good. Alphamon from BT13. On play or on evolve, you tuck an X antibody or Royal Knight into its sources. And then 10 costs or higher, can't attack players. And it has some protection by tucking something from its sources back into bottom of deck. You can prevent its removal. 2 copies of BT9 Alphamon. This one on evolve, you tuck a source underneath it and then it de-digivolve something. This is really good. That's pretty much the only reason it's here, I'm gonna be honest. And then we have 3 copies of Alphamon Oriuken. We all know what this card does. Evolve for 3 on an Alphamon with Oriumon, delete all the opponent's highest costs, and then end of turn you can tuck up to 7 non-Digi-Egg cards to gain 7 memory back, which is really good. 3 copies of Coda, this is your memory tamer, and it also searches top 4 to add any X antibody trait to your hand. 3 copies of Cool Boy, again reveal top 3, you get to add a card in this deck, really good, and when you evolve into the same level you draw 1, gain 1. Which will only come up with the Dex Doruga. 3 copies of Breath of the Gods. You can change this. This is kind of a flex spot for me. It lets your Alphamon unsuspend because it gives it reboots, and it can have its DP reduced, so it gives it a little bit more protection, which is really nice, and it gives you a little bit of protection for yourself as well. And then 2 copies of Defense Training just for consistency. Let me know what you guys would change, anything you would want me to do a video on in the future. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.